We begin here at 5 with breaking news. Military troops may soon be on the way to Illinois.
That stunning announcement from the governor late this afternoon. Our political reporter Chris Ty is live downtown where we just heard from Governor Pritzker. Chris.
Joe and Erica, it's our clearest sign yet that Operation Midway Blitz, as it's been called for the last month or so, is widening out and expanding here in coming weeks. The governor saying late today he learned that the Department of Homeland Security sent word to the Department of War, which is the newly renamed Department of Defense, saying that 100 military troops are headed to Illinois here in the near term. It is unclear if this means more ICE agents, more Border Patrol agents, or what exactly this means. It does not appear to be an activation of the Illinois National Guard. This all coming in late this afternoon. The governor talking about how the head of Midway Blitz has been on record saying that some arrests are being made based on how people look. The governor saying little can be done to help keep protesters and journalists safe. This weekend, one of our colleagues here at CBS News Chicago, Asal Razai, had her vehicle shot at by ICE with a pepper ball, filling her vehicle with pepper spray. She was a block or so away from the facility out in west suburban Broadview. There was no protest underway at the time. A criminal investigation has been opened by local authorities. But back to what appears to be an extension and widening of Midway Blitz, here's what the governor said about an hour ago.
Moments ago, the Illinois National Guard received word that the Department of Homeland Security has sent a memo to the Department of War seeking the deployment of 100 military troops to Illinois, claiming a need for the protection of ICE personnel and facilities. What I have been warning of is now being realized.
So the governor also talking about 1,500 or so people taken into ICE custody in Chicago and other cities under immigration reasons. He says 60% of that 1,500 are individuals with no criminal record. We also heard at this press conference from officials from what's called the Resurrection Project. They help represent individuals taken into custody in a flurry of activity. I want to play for you what life appears to be like inside that west suburban detention facility. Listen.
Now in Broadview, there are 200 people in a place that is not a detention center. They are being held in inhumane conditions. There are no beds. There are no showers. There is limited food. They order children's meals from Subway to eat. We are not allowed to speak to any of our clients that are held in that facility. It is a black hole, and people go missing for days.
You heard the word inhumane there in her words. Mayor Johnson, who spoke this afternoon as well, talked about one case this weekend at Millennium Park where allegedly ICE agents went up to a little girl, had her translate to what her parents were saying, and based on that interaction, the little girl's parents were taken into custody. The mayor saying that is disgraceful. Again, though, Joe and Erica, the headline here is that it appears we're going to see more gas than brake when it comes to Operation Midway Blitz here in Chicago, as the governor confirming for us late today that 100 more military troops, that's the framing of this, we don't know much more than that, are heading to Illinois in the coming weeks. Where they'll be dispatched, still a bit of a mystery, hoping to suss that out here in the hours ahead. Live now from the West Loop, Chris Ty, CBS News, Chicago.
All right, Chris, thank you.